Hi everyone, and welcome to another Tech Saturday with Eric and Keith. In this one, we're gonna sort of do our follow-up video that we said we'd do. Maybe was it last year? Probably. It was a couple of videos ago. Whatever.
It was one or two.
We'll link it up here, and we'll show you when Eric got his Mavic Air. We did sort of like an overview video then, but in that video we stated we're gonna do like a comparison between my Phantom 4 Pro and the Mavic Air, so that's what we're doing today. Let's jump into it. Roll that intro. So I got my Phantom 4 Pro here. No propellers quite yet, but we'll put those on soon. And this is the Mavic Air. Just for starters, look at the size comparison of this thing. I mean, if you're gonna travel with these things,
right?
Which one would you rather have with you?
I'm thinking the smaller,
probably the smaller one, right?
Because also you can, like fold the legs up on this, and it gets even smaller. So
there's no folding with this. The only thing you can do is take off the propellers, like I have it right here. So
yeah.
So the physical differences are definitely glaring. Definitely something to consider. Also something to consider is the Phantom 4 Pro is no longer in production. Sad face. But you can get the Mavic 2 Pro or something like that. Is like the latest drone, consumer drone that DJI offers. So if you're looking for the latest, go with that one. It has a lot of the features of the Mavic Air, like the folding and stuff like that, and the smaller footprint. And just the latest technology, the sensor size and stuff like that. But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here to compare a Phantom 4 and the Mavic Air. You know something that's very important when you're flying?
Not crashing into things?
Ding ding! Not crashing into things. Having some confidence that your drone won't crash into stuff. So why don't you show where the sensors are on the well, first off, how many sensors do we have around here?
There's 2 on the back, 2 on the bottom, and 2 on the front.
And much like the Mavic Air, the Phantom 4 has 2 on the front right here, 2 on the back right there, 2 on the bottom right there. But it also has the side sensors. So when you're, basically this one, when you're flying in any direction, it will warn you like, hey, you're getting close to something. So that's the only real difference as far as crash avoidance is like the side sensors. On this one, the Mavic Air doesn't exist, but it's
for a footprint thing. I don't think they could have put them on there, but it does have active obstacle avoidance. So this will actually fly over things where that won't.
This will just sort of stay there. Like you can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like it won't do the whoop, fly over. Like if you watch the other video, which we linked before, but whatever, we demonstrated that with the Mavic Air. Yeah. So it was a pretty cool feature.
I think the only other thing that really besides traveling with that thing and being super chunky is the fact that the memory card on that thing is in such an easy spot to get out. Like it's got a little indentation there too, for you can get your thumb in there or finger in there to get this thing is on the back, and DJI, come on. It's in the back in the bottom here.
That's a really hard location.
You have to always use like a pen cap to get the stupid memory card out, and there's no other way to transfer files off of this thing without taking the memory card out or buying their $200 hard drive thing. So
exactly. So
yeah, but I mean, that's a small gripe. It's not really too much. I mean, like this thing, like compared like weight wise, it's like like compared to this thing. So
the weight makes this thing feel a little bit more solid in the air. That's the only thing with the weight, the chunkiness and the heaviness makes this thing like if the breeze is a little bit strong, it makes it feel more solid up there.
I would agree.
But I don't think I've ever felt too unsafe with the Air.
I mean, it's still got some weight to it because of the battery and all the internals and stuff. But
speaking of the battery, this thing, check out the battery. This is where a lot of the chunk comes from with the battery of this thing. versus this battery. Now, the benefit to the Phantom 4 though is you will get almost 30 minutes of flight time out of this thing, and that's of course if you're not like recording 4K.
Yeah, 4K eats a little bit more battery.
So things like that, like your recording or how bad the wind is, like how hard the drone has to work to stay stable, stay in the air, will all affect the battery life of any drone.
Right,
really.
yeah.
So, but this thing does have a little bit chunkier battery, does give you a little bit more flight time, but it's all relative. It's all relative.
Yeah, I mean, these batteries are so light that, I have 3 currently. I'm probably going to get a couple more before the trip that we haven't discussed yet.
I know, the mystery trip was awesome.
So,
let me just say, you're going to see a lot of Eric and Beth at the end of this year on this channel. So.
Yes.
But anyway,
but I mean, other than that, they're both fully capable drones. They both shoot 4K video. So I mean, it's just like we said in our last comparison, our last video, just like introducing you to this. It's what you're doing with it. If you're planning to keep it around the house, or maybe like somewhere where you could drive to, like a lake or something like that. Not a national park because you can't fly with those.
No, don't fly into the national park.
But like a lake or down by the river or something, you can fly the something that's easy to carry that with. This it fits in a backpack easy. You can put all your other camera gear in the backpack.
Just travels a lot better.
Yeah.
So just like before we get these things out and stuff like that, I mean, if you're thinking because these are actually, if you go, you can still buy them on Amazon.
Yeah.
You can still buy them on
eBay
eBay and stuff like that. So if you're thinking this is still a really great drone, even though DJI is not manufacturing it anymore, it is still a great drone. So I would still, if you're just getting into it or whatever, I would still highly recommend, and you're not going to travel with it a lot, this one, Phantom 4 Pro, an awesome drone to get. Now, if you're going to do a lot of traveling with it, you want to run and gun a lot, definitely look into something like the Mavic Air or the Mavic Pro 2.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Let's. I think we talked enough about the specs and stuff and differences.
Just throw them up.
The highlights, but let's just like you said, throw them up and get some side by side comparisons so you can see for yourself just what we're talking about here. Let's go get them up in the air.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't think we're going to be able to do a lot of outside stuff today because it's windy, but I think we can get her up in the air enough to test her out and see how it goes.
My, oh my, my, oh my, a kiss and so I did.
Everyone, well, I hope you enjoyed those shots there. We got some sweet drone shots up in the air. Now, I will say this. The Phantom 4 Pro, for whatever reason, decided that if the wind was too high, the video was going to cut out, it wouldn't record at all. It flew fine, it felt rock solid in the air.
Look good.
But for some reason, the video cut out. So we don't have a whole lot of video here to show you. Got about a minute. I don't know, I might cut it down just a little bit here. But it's enough. I think it's enough. Yeah. We got a couple similar shots we can show you, and we'll let you be the judge. Yep, we'll let you be the judge and see what you think. But I don't know. We looked at it on my 4K monitor in here, and it's really hard to tell the difference.
I couldn't tell the difference. I mean, maybe if you're having a 65-inch TV, you can see something different, but on the 4K 32-inch monitor, I couldn't see a difference.
I mean, I don't know. We didn't pixel peep or anything like that, but just from looking at it, I think the photos, even though the Phantom 4 has the 1-inch sensor and the Mavic Air has the 1 2/3 sensor or whatever, I don't know that it matters really.
I mean, I think it looked like equally good for both. So I mean, good options either way.
Yep, and that's, again, we'll just go back to our original thought here on this. Like, it's whatever you want to do with it, right?
Right, exactly. So, exactly.
So if you want to, like, travel with it, get the Mavic Air because it looks really good. And if you want to just be around here, be around your house, do some stuff where you're not going to have to travel with it in an airplane or far distances or whatever. But anyway, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video here and the comparison of the Phantom 4 Pro and the Mavic Air. Hope you got some ideas like which one you might want to buy for your own uses. Alright everyone, well don't forget we got the sweet t-shirts here. This one's new, but we got even newer shirts for the summer.
I like the one with the crab on it with the beach. Take me to the beach. It looks awesome.
I know, I'll try and pop up the pictures of them somewhere in here. But we got a couple new shirts here and for the summer months, so I'll drop all the links below. Go pick one up for yourself for your family vacation, especially if you're going to the beach or the ocean, because it'll fit right in right there.
Plus you support the channel.
And if you're going to the mountains, we got Take Me to the Mountains right here. So we got all kinds of options for you on our Spreadshirt shop. There's not just these, but there's many designs we have over there, including this one. So go check it out. Also, don't forget we got Patreon if you want to support the channel like that through a monthly donation. We'd really appreciate that. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
All the YouTube things.
Right? Exactly. They're all down here in the description. As always, check the description. We have some cool links down there. We'll probably even link we have the DJI affiliate link, so we'll go ahead and link.
Oh, yeah.
We can't do the Phantom 4 Pro, but we can link the Mavic Air, and we can link, the Mavic
Pro 2
or whatever,
down
there too, just in case you want like something like more pro level for you. We'll link that down there too. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace and love.